Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. This is week 5 groceries of our $21 grocery budget challenge. There are two of us. We each have a $21 budget. That is $1 at 3 meals a day, 7 days in the week, totaling $21. So our grand cash budget is $42 for the week. Any food or supplies that we have left over at the end of each week, we carry forward into future weeks, and we are building a pantry with it. The key to a moderate budget that allows you great flexibility for eating is a pantry. If you have the majority of the items already on hand that you need to make any recipe that you want, that's where you start to save money. So that is the goal. We're eating well and building a pantry. We also want to encourage anybody to take advantage of any strategy available to you to increase your buying power. We took advantage of 3 different strategies this week: manufacturers coupons, fast fuel coupons, which is an Atlantic Canadian opportunity where you buy gas at Sobeys Fast Fuel and they in turn give you coupons that you can use as cash when you're shopping at Sobeys and Foodland. So we were able to take advantage of that. And we were also able to redeem some points at Atlantic Superstore. No, Shoppers Drug Mart. Same program, different store. So 3 different ways, and the grand total that we were able to increase our buying power was $18.40. That is pretty outstanding. I just want to check my math. 1860. So it was $4.10 in fast fuel coupons, $4.50 in manufacturers coupons, and a $10 redemption from a store incentive program. We are really happy with the groceries that we got. A lot of these things are in preparation for Christmas, so we're very thoughtful about how we are redeeming our points and spending our budget. Check out what we were able to get. We started week 5 with a $41.89 cash budget because we were 11 cents over in week 4, so we've deducted that off of the total available to us for week 5. We've currently spent $37.24. We have money left over, but we have a plan for that money. We are starting this week with 2 fast fuel coupons. These are totaling $4.10, a 95-cent one and a $3.15 one. So that will increase our buying power this week by $4.10. If we happen to be able to use any manufacturer's coupons, that will increase it even more. I'm really hoping to take advantage of some coupons in conjunction with our grocery shops this week. I am positive that this Trey Stell cream cheese is on sale and I can double up with the coupons. So I'm hoping I can use these, grab a couple more coupons if they still have them out. They might not. And I'm hoping to get some creamer for my coffee. I really haven't been drinking that much coffee. I guess I've become one of those fancy people that like to have flavored creamers. I never thought that that would be me, but apparently it is. And I'm really missing the flavored creamers. We haven't had any on this challenge at all. So I'd really like to have some. So hoping that I'm going to be able to use these. We are at Bargain Harley's, and what is in the basket but one more bag of these, which I'm going to get. These Trey Stell cream cheeses are on for $3.49, and right above there are $2 off coupons, which means you'd be getting the cream cheese for $1.49. Bowl soup, 77 cents, and here are the cream of mushroom. I shopped at multiple different stores. First was Bargain Harley's. Walked in the door. They had this bag of tortilla chips on for $1.88 because it's just past the best before date. We still have tortilla chips, but we love nachos, so this was a really great find for me. Now I have one in the pantry, so I have a bag that we can eat in a backup bag. Shopped at Giant Tiger. went in looking for mushrooms that were on sale in the flyer and creamer that was on sale in the flyer. And of course, they didn't have any creamer. We'll talk about where I got that later. It was on sale at Giant Tiger for $2.99. And I had a 50-cent coupon that I was hoping to use, but they didn't have it. So all I was able to get were the mushrooms. They were $1.44, worked out to $2.88. I did end up shopping at Sobeys. They had yogurt on for $2.64. The only kind of lactose free that they had was flavored. It's vanilla. I typically try to go for plain so that if I want to use it in a recipe, I can use it in any kind of recipe, sweet or savory. So I'll just have to be aware that this is flavored. But $2.64 was a great buy. And they happened to have the peppermint mocha silk oat creamer. It wasn't as cheap as in the flyer at Giant Tiger. It was $3.19, but I did have that manufacturer's coupon, and I had 2 fast fuel coupons. So the grand total was $5.33. You can see I used 2 fast fuel coupons, which brought my actual cash down to $1.23. I picked up some items at Walmart. Last week they had sweet potatoes on for, I think, 74 cents a pound. And that one cost 81 cents. And then this week in the flyer, they had Campbell's soup for 77 cents and Borson cheese for $4.40. I'm going to say 49, 447, 449. And this is going to be, we got cranberry and pepper, and we are going to save this towards our Christmas supplies. Now this box back here is not full of eggs. This is my empty box, but I'm budging it in $3.69 because I am picking up eggs this weekend at Shoppers Drug Mart. They are on sale for $3.69. So I just wanted to have that in the picture. I picked up pepperoni for $10.99 at Costco. So the interesting thing when I was shopping for Black Friday is that I was actually into the time frame where I should be shopping for week 5, but I had set aside some budget from week 4 so that if I saw great deals, I could pick them up. So I was actually shopping out of the saved money from week 4 plus whatever I wanted to spend out of my week 5 budget. Pepperoni at Costco is the best buy. They are, I'm going to say 1 kg packages. Where is the size? Right here. 1 kg packages, and they are $10.99. And you're comparing that to approximately 750 gram packages. So when you see the big ones at the grocery stores, they're not near as big, but they range around $16.99. So it's always a better buy for me to pick it up when I'm in Costco. We are going to have some of this now, but probably 3/4 of this, we're going to just pop it right in the freezer. And we are going to save that for Christmas nibbly trays. Now, when we were in the city, when we were at Costco, when we were at Gateway, we were also at Micmac Mall, and we were at the food court, and I was actually able to pick up, I scrounged a couple little free items. My sister ate at one place. I got fries from Manhattan Fries, New York Fries, one of those places, and they had some little options that you could take, and I got a couple vinegars and a marinara sauce and some random barbecue sauces. So we're just merging those in. I did get oatmeal, and the oatmeal worked out to 77 cents, I believe. Where is my... Sorry, 58 cents for the oats. The quick oats were on sale for 33 cents for 100 grams at the Bulk Barn. I have 178 grams. Also shopped at Foodland. I'm actually pretty excited about this. This is a beef inside round roast, and it is stuffed. You can see that. It is stuffed with spinach and Swiss cheese. So we got this for $4.71, and this is going to be really exciting this week. More Sobeys items. So I was actually able to use those Tray-Stell $2 off coupons, and they had rip-off pads there, and I was able to get 2 more just in case I decide I want to go back, whether it's the tail end of this budget, whether I want to get some more on next week when I'm shopping for next week's groceries. These are going to be perfect for dips. We like having nibbly trays, little dips, crackers, cut up cheese, pepperoni, that kind of stuff at Christmas or family functions. And so this was really great, and I'm super excited. They had lactose free, and I ended up getting these. So they were on sale for $3.49. I had a $2 off coupon for each one. So they ended up being $1.49. Now they're not as big packages as the bricks, like the Philadelphia cream style bricks or the store brand bricks. Those are 250 grams, and these ones are only 200, but $1.49 for 200 grams. That's a really amazing price. It was very exciting. Also shopped at Avery's, and I bought two items. So I bought bananas and I bought peppers, and that grand total came to $3.36. And then I was later in the week at a different Avery's, and I picked up jalapenos for 95 cents. This doesn't look like as much food as some of the other buys that we've had, but there's some pretty hefty dollar value items here. Like this alone was almost $5. This was $11 right there. That cuts into a lot of the money, and cheese is expensive. I'm really happy. I'm just super happy with all of these items. Different things that we haven't had before, and more things to set aside for our Christmas festivities. We're having a slight change of plans. Remember how I said the egg carton was empty because I was going to Shoppers Drug Mart. The eggs were on sale for $3.69. I was going to spend that out of cash. And then the handsome one tells me randomly, just kind of off the top of his head, some ingredients that he's going to be needing for some recipes he wants to make for Christmas. He wants to make peanut butter squares, or we call these confetti squares. They're with the mini marshmallows and the butterscotch chips, also peanut butter balls. And he told me two recipes, one that has Rice Krispies in it and one that doesn't. And I kind of made a compilation of some of the ingredients that we would need: butterscotch chips, chocolate chips, mini marshmallows, peanut butter, butter, powdered sugar, Rice Krispies. That can be optional depending on if it's going to fit in the budget. And so I thought, geez, I wonder what the prices of peanut butter are right now. And I used my Flip app. I really like that app. It's just an app that I got out of the App Store. Works on Apple, works on Android, and you can put your postal code in, and it pulls up the flyers in the area near you. You can type in any item: eggs, butter, peanut butter, spaghetti, pasta sauce, green peppers, you name it. You type it in and it will bring up a listing of those items in the flyers near you and show you what the prices are so that you can get the best deal. Anyways, long story short, it told me that peanut butter was on sale this week at Shoppers Drug Mart for $3.99. It also told me that icing sugar was $2.99 at Shoppers Drug Mart. I don't know if that's a sale price, but when I put icing sugar in, the cheapest price that I could find, it was at Walmart for $2.77. I'd have to pay cash. So I think I'm going to change my mind. I don't think I'm going to pay cash for the eggs. I think I'm going to redeem $10 worth of points, get the eggs, get the peanut butter, get the icing sugar, and then that will free up some of my cash budget, perhaps to pick up a different ingredient. Yeah. I'm at Shoppers Drug Mart, and I am going to go inside. We're going to redeem $10 worth, so 10,000 of my PC Optimum points to save $10 off of some peanut butter, some eggs, and some icing sugar. Well, here's the peanut butter. There's crunchy, smooth, light. I think this would probably be the best for baking. Eggs for $3.69. And here are the baking supplies. Here's the icing sugar. This is actually quite a big bag, bigger than what I was thinking it was going to be. $2.99. When I left to go to town earlier, I'd spent just under $35 of cash of the budget. I was originally planning on buying eggs out of my cash, and then decided to do a $10 points redemption at Shoppers so that I could get not only the eggs, but some other ingredients. And then the plan was for me to get some Parmesan cheese, some chocolate chips, and go to then this bulk barn and then go to Walmart and get a bag of butterscotch chippets and back to the bulk barn to get one more package of mushrooms. So you see some items that I just spoke about are not here. I ended up getting the peanut butter, the eggs, and the icing sugar, no problem. Shoppers was my first stop. They came to $10.67. I redeemed the $10, so out of pocket, 67 cents. I then went to Bulk Barn. When I was looking for the recipes for the confetti bars and the handsome one was looking up the recipe for peanut butter balls, I came across a recipe that I thought this would be great. We have so many of the ingredients that we need. All I need is a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And I thought, well, I'll just grab that at the Bulk Barn. I don't know what I was thinking. Cheese is expensive. But in my mind, I was thinking, oh, this is probably going to cost like 50 cents. And that meant that all of those other things that I wanted to get would fit within the budget. Well, the cheese was $1.28. I am going to go ahead and say this is probably a third of a cup. I don't even think that that's a half a cup. The chocolate chips were 47 cents. So right away, as soon as I made that purchase with the cheese, I knew that I wouldn't have quite enough to get both of the things that I wanted. So the thing that I wanted the most was the butterscotch chippets. And that would have left me with under $1.50. I'll work the math out here in a minute, but it would have left me with under $1.50, not enough to get the mushrooms, considering that I owe 11 cents from last week. So I go into Walmart, go to the baking aisle. There are some chippets on the shelves, no butterscotch. I thought, well, maybe they have a display in the center aisle. Again, found quite a big display, went through all of the boxes, no butterscotch chips. I was pretty frustrated. On my way out, I saw a huge pallet of them in the entryway, and I thought, oh, wow, this is great. I'm going to get them here. No butterscotch chips. So I definitely have the money left. If Walmart happens to get them in stock. I definitely don't want to pay more than $3.27, but I will say that I did check the shelf for the Great Value brand. There was no butterscotch chips there either. I didn't go in any other stores besides for Shoppers. We didn't actually get to Giant Tiger. It was my last stop. And when I realized that I wasn't going to have enough to get those mushrooms, we just didn't go there at all. Also want to talk about these little squashes. We had a garden this summer. Most of the garden produce is gone. This was in cold storage, and we haven't thought about it in a while. We just got these out. I am going to merge these in to the challenge for free. We grew them. And as you can see, they're not that big. So we weren't that successful. We're not really sure if when we cut these open, how much actual squash will be usable on the inside. So we are going to merge these into the supplies starting today. I reorganized the counter to take a more complete picture with all of the items. The only thing that is missing are 2 bananas. So you can see here the items that I've redeemed the points for: the peanut butter, the eggs, the icing sugar, also the Parmesan cheese and the chocolate chips that we picked up, the free items that we're merging in here from our garden. We're not even certain, which is why we're merging them in for free. They're all so tiny if we're going to be able to get anything out of these at all. So the Christmas supplies items are looking really good. And we definitely have money saved if those butterscotch chips happen to come back in stock. Definitely. No butterscotch that I can see. I'm going to go around the back of the display and see if there's any boxes I can see from the other side. Here's an entire pallet of chippets. I've already been around the back where the carts are looking through. I've already moved these so that I could lift up the cardboard. There's simply no butterscotch chippets. None. So I think we did great. We did the initial shop, decided, kind of spur of the moment, and flexibility is a great asset to you when you are managing your own budget. We just decided, instead of paying cash for one item at a store, that there were multiple items at that store that we would be able to maximize redeeming $10 worth of groceries. And so we did that. So we currently have $4.65 cash money left in the budget for week 5. If we are lucky enough to get some butterscotch chips, and I am hoping that we will, they are $3.27. That will leave us with $1.38 left. Not quite enough to buy the $1.44 mushrooms that I was hoping to get. So we'll see. Because we still have that left available to us, I don't know how the week is going to go. Either we're going to get the butterscotch chips and we'll have that little bit of a balance to carry forward, or we're not, and I'm going to spend that money on something else. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic week. And don't forget to stay tuned to Friday for our week 5 meal video.